All right, so welcome. Get a little bit of sage to cleanse out any energies that are no longer serving your highest good or the highest good of the collective. If you're joining in with this message, there most likely is something that you will resonate with here. Oh man, it's been uh, let's see, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. It's been about 9 months since I have been on the YouTube or I've been out in the internet. I have been on quite a journey. I wanted to highlight some of the cards that I had here that I had pulled from my previous recording, and for whatever reason, I was unable to record on that camera, so I switched it up, and now we can get to this message. I'm trying to decide where I want to put this so that it doesn't fall over. Okay. This is coming to you from my front porch. Maybe we'll come back to this energy towards the end, okay? Let me see if I can get some cards from the house. 4 on the clock. Alright, so let's get out some burning questions. I wanted to have a little bit of fun today. Instead of my normal way of doing things, I just wanted to get this energy that is permeating the field of light coming from our sun. What a beautiful day it is out here today. I am in the land of my home. I'm in the land of the free. I am in the land of the brave. I am, as they would say, the land of milk and honey. All right, so we got some burning questions today. I've been getting a lot of solar plexus and sacral energy today. So let's see what burning questions that we have. We just got one. How would you rate your looks on a scale of 1 to 10? So maybe you've, um, I don't know, I've been going through this energy where I haven't really been feeling myself lately. I haven't even really been recognizing myself really. And it's been a bit of a journey to getting back in front of the camera, I will say that. So rating myself from 1 to 10 on my looks, I'm gonna go with a 7 because I don't need more than a 7. Um, but I do feel pretty good about myself, and I am pretty confident with where I'm at on my looks. Is more so on what I'm gonna go with here and say um, what it may look like through another person's eyes is that I am up there on the scale, close to 10. I don't know why, but maybe that resonates for you. All right, what else can you give us, Spirit? What other? Nope. Okay. All right. So it says, who is your hero? Maybe you've been feeling um, this. Maybe you have a hero. Maybe you're becoming your own hero, like myself, recognizing that no one is going to be coming down to save us. Um, that we literally need to be our own hero, and that goes for anyone. Okay. And what is the weirdest thing about you? The weirdest thing about me, okay, maybe you've been feeling this. I've been getting this sister's weird energy. And what is the weirdest thing about you? And I bet you whatever the weirdest thing about you is your biggest gift, actually. So maybe that resonates for you. Last fall, that's when this energy, this sister's weird energy kept coming in. And that's when a lot of things were revealed to me about this reality. And for the last 9 months, I have been navigating as a newbie, as a new baby that just have happened upon a dream. And something that I can't go a day without doing is connecting to the sun. So maybe for a moment you want to take a minute and connect with me in the sun. Receiving all the codes that are meant for us today, that the divine and the sun and the universe finds is necessary for our purest growth and potential along our highest timeline. Breathing in all of the divine essences and air. And releasing anything that no longer serves us. Let's do that a couple more times. And again. I don't know why, but I'm feeling called to do some cat cows. So we're going to do some cat cows really quick. And that might resonate for you as well, the cat or the cow. Maybe some cobra. Some downward dog. Planking. Okay. Wow. Oof. Just snuggling in to all this warm energy. It's beginning to feel like we've made it. Keep the faith, keep having faith, and you've had faith this whole time. The weirdest thing, the next burning question is, what is the weirdest thing that your family does together? The weirdest thing that my family, my bloodline, inside of me, this may not resonate with your family, that you've been incarnated into this, I almost said this semester, but this incarnation, but semester may resonate for you if you are one of them who um, who is aware of the Earth School that we all are in. You know, I kind of have a couple of things that I wanted to get into today. But here we are. I've got a couple of seeds actually. So maybe planting seeds or gardening is something that resonates with you. Something weird that my family does together is ascension. The 144,000. Something weird that we do together is walk faithfully in our truth 24/7. There's not a moment that we are apart. And that is probably one of the coolest feelings that I've ever discovered about being in this family. I'm so blessed for that. We've got Crow Spirit and Wind coming. And another burning question is what's a relationship? Ow, what the fuck was that? I just got a little pokeball, a little bug bite. Wonder what that was for. I wonder, what is a relationship deal breaker for you? Well, a relationship deal breaker for me would be dishonesty, disrespect, and dishonor. I'm not like many of the other collective readers on YouTube, which is fine. I'm not trying to be like anyone else but myself. And right now, I am in very much my healing journey, as this is Anaya's sojourn. So I like to include myself. That helps me heal. It helps me connect, and it helps me ground. So if you can relate to that, then I encourage you to stay or tune in whenever you can. Any more burning questions, Spirit? Any more burning questions for the collective? Let's get out a couple more cards. How about one more card? Okay. All right. So let's check these out. We've got, what was the worst purchase that you've ever made? The worst purchase that I ever made was buying into the fact of other people's lies being mine. Projections, false narratives, manipulative schemes. And what topic are you tired of hearing about? I'm tired of hearing about bullshit. I'm just tired of hearing that the truth is black and white or that it is the same for everyone. I'm tired of it being projected into the collective, and I'm just tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of hearing about the manipulation. I'm tired of hearing about the destiny swappers. I'm tired of hearing about the corruption. I'm tired of hearing about the distortion. I am just tired of hearing about the falsities of fear. That may resonate with you. And then this one sounds kind of funny, but how would you dispose of a dead body? How I would dispose of a dead body would be honorably. Because this isn't saying a murder or anything like that. Or excuse me if I'm not allowed to say that, an M word. But there again, you know, how would I dispose of a dead body? I would Hope, and we're talking about the ego here, very carefully. Sometimes not careful enough, but it must come. It must come. All right, let's see. Any more cards from this deck, Spirit? All right. What is your ideal vacation? My ideal vacation. Somewhere where it's hot, where it is colorful and green, where there is culture, respect, and I'm talking about for nature and for each other, and without any bullshit from the old world. 1551 on the clock. I also have, if you could have any animal in the world as a pet, what would it be and why? For the longest time, I thought monkey. Forever, I've wanted a monkey. And that just made me laugh right now because I think that resonates for not only myself, but if you could have any animal in the world as a pet, what would it be and why? A monkey, like a little spider monkey, has been one for me. What else? I'm pretty sure that's really it. Like a tiger, not really a tiger, but like a big cat, like a big cat, like a wolf. Yeah. Okay. So, and then I have what was the last food you binged on? The last food that I binged on. I don't know if I've had a binge in a while. I've been kind of financially strapped and going through a lot of fasting on and off, a lot of cleansing and reattuning to my new body. But the last food that I binged on, I'm gonna call a binge like something that isn't healthy, so I'm gonna say pizza. I love pizza. I can make a healthy pizza, or I can make a very oily and unhealthy pizza. But my intention is always to pull out whatever is going to be healthy for me in the way of prayer before I eat, blessing over my food. Maybe that resonates for you. And what do you think happens after death, if anything? What a good question. A lot of death energies. So there's a lot of death energies going around in this collective, or in the world even. And my apologies to anyone who has lost anyone that they love dearly, or maybe parts about themselves that they're grieving that they have lost recently, towers and things shaking up. Anyone that has been affected by these natural disasters, my heart goes out to you. Just know that every soul on this planet is leaving upon their own contract and for what they have already been assigned to. If you are somebody who has lost somebody recently or within the last year, I would like you to know that those people, those family members, those friends, those lovers, those mates are now there to assist you on the other side. The veils have thinned significantly, and they are ready to assist us in this new world as we navigate and traverse these new gates that are not so new, but also this is a new threshold, has never been ascended to before on earth or anywhere else in the universe for that matter in this way. And I find that very significant and very beautiful. Would you consider a polyamorous relationship? So many of you are getting into that truth about our nature, about our energy as human, and everything else in this universe is both masculine and feminine, and to this unconditional energy of being unconditionally loving That is not an easy energy, but it is all encompassing, and that is whether or not we actually um, agree with it ourselves or not. Now, there is a difference between unconditional love and unconditionally acceptance of bad behavior. I do believe that. So, if you are somebody who is experiencing some disrespect or neglect, I pray that you get clarity on what that means for you. I don't know that I would be the one to answer these cards right now for you. I think that this is now a place for answers to be received, but ask and you will receive is not just a simple scripture from the Bible, but a truth that is our birthright. And if you have noticed lately, the energy is potent, and we are getting and receiving the information that we ask for very quickly. And as a high priestess or a psychic and a medium, I am noticing this even in simple ways and for simple things. And so I would love to hear in the comments if any of you guys have or are resonating with this as well. So I had pulled a few cards before I started this reading, and I found it significant that three different queens came out of this deck, and they are highlighting this Queen of Diamonds, this cheerleader of the divine throat chakra and solar plexus energies, heart activation, diamond spirit, this uh, walker of two worlds energy, and this energy continues. We have the Queen of Diamonds, the Queen of Hearts. So we have this Queen of Hearts here who is rooted in her truth and speaking from her roots, shielded, solar plexus energy. I'm getting as above, so below. You can see this card here. And again, that two worlds or two realms, this crown chakra activation with the solar plexus as well, and the throat, and everything else is pulling in together. I also see the rose here, and if you didn't already know, the rose is the most high frequency, the highest frequency flower in that kingdom. And I have followed at the very, very back here, we have this Queen of Spades energy. And this Queen of Spades is not only cheerleading, but ready to fight. You'll fight your right to party. I don't know why. I was just getting that. And then followed by this 10 of Diamonds, which I believe is the 10 of Pentacles. So major, major, major. And I got chills. I got some serious chills.